Hello friends and welcome back to my channel Graphic Lexi Studio. If you are new to my channel, so please like and subscribe. In this tutorial I am going to show you how to convert a low resolution logo images into a high resolution vector logo that you can in many different product mockups or any form of print materials that demand a lot of scale. So let's get started without wasting of time. A low resolution version of McDonald logo that I download from Google. If you zoom in here, you can see that it's quite pixelated. Then press checkbox. Now if we are go down here into the doco, and you can see it says it's just 225 pixels by 225 pixels, so that's around, which is not very much, and it's only 72 pixels per inch. For print stuff you want to be at least 300, so to fix that I do it crop the picture so it's just logo and doesn't have this extra. So I go here into the crop tool and just clip the areas like this. Here I am going to change this, but we also remember we have to increase the resolution. So what I'm going to do is increase this 300, and you will see that it scale it up, and it's not perfect. Still we have blur the edges. Next, so we are going to hit OK, and you can see it's not perfect size, so we press command 0, or you can hit control 0 on PC and it scale it to frame size. So now we need to make this a black and white image. This tutorial which will distort the color, so we need to make it fully grayscale so that we will reapply the original color of the logo after that on. Before doing that, we want to save this color, so you can do is you can grab this little dropper tool and select it, and then you can see here this is hex code for the right now. That's great, but what we want to do is add this to our swatches, and we can just call this McDonald. We need to make this a black and white image, and the reason we need to make it black and white is because we are going to be applying a curve adjustment layer. We are going to the distort his logo, so it's entirely black and white. To do so, go to the image change and then distort, which will make our logo fully black and white or gray, depend on the color in your design. Now with your logo layer still selected, we will go to the filter blur and Gaussian blur to blend out any of the harsh edges that might be surrounding your text in your and things like that. The goal here is to just add a very slightly blur so that any of those harsh edges become smooth out and edges just become a little bit more uniform for the before. In this case, my starting point is actually quite good, so I am only going to use a very slight radius in this case, something like 167.6 pixel, which just add a very slight blur, but still smooth things out nicely so that we have our crisp edges in our next step. So once you are very happy that, click OK. Now that we have our logo with fuzzy edges, how can we make those edges sharp again? Luckily, with the curve adjustment layer, we can utilize contrast to make these edges sharp again. So click here to add a curve adjustment layer. The next step is to fill this in with the color from the library, so double click to select that color that I saved earlier, and then we are going to go into the paint bucket and just fill that in yellow. Now as we zoom in a bit, you will notice that there is little area where it's like kind of a gray outline. So to get rid of that, we just want to select it. Let's hit command 0 control 0 again, and what we can do now, if we want to make this vector graphics that we can use inside Photoshop, so we can scale it up further and it's won't lose any resolution from what is now. Is you hit command and you click on the inside here, the select everything. You can see that it's now selected, and if you are on PC, you can see that it's now selected and you didn't just hit control and select that thumbnail. The next step is to fill this in with the color from the library, so double click to select that color that I saved earlier, and then we are going to go into the paint bucket and just fill that in yellow. Now as we zoom in a bit, you will notice that there is little area where it's like kind of a gray outline. So to get rid of that, we just want to select it. Check out this layer by layer logo with the background, and it's perfect high resolution logo and doesn't blur or pixelate. It's really cool. You should be aware of these 2-in-1 anywhere. I hope this helps your low resolution logo become a high resolution, and if it is did, please hit that like button down below, as it really make a huge difference. And thank you so much. My name is Sairish from Graphic Glitz Studio, and I will catch you back here next time, another new tutorial. See you then.